And tonight, residents in New Haven demanding answers after a police substation sits empty months after it was supposed to open. Now, that substation, promised by city leaders, will eventually be operating at Bella Vista Senior Housing. News 8 Chief Investigator David Iverson looking into that tonight. David.
Been empty since they put these signs up. That's all they ever did.
This space has been empty for months, and residents at Bella Vista Senior Housing Complex are taking notice. One resident sent us this cell phone video.
But there's nobody here.
The signs are up, the banners are flying, but the city of New Haven's new police substation is still empty. When it will open, that answer varies depending on who you talk to.
Now we hear it's being pushed back again. I think it's supposedly February.
The substation was supposed to open in April.
Maybe sometimes in February or March is what I was told.
Rewind back to last September. Mayor Tony Hart, Police Chief Dean Esserman, and 11th District Alderwoman Barbara Constantinople all celebrate the announcement of the new police substation, a welcome addition to the Bella Vista housing complex for elderly residents worried about crime. A little over a week after these photos were taken, Constantinople wins the Democratic primary in the city's alder race over challenger Robert Lee.
I thought it was a significant part of her winning, the substation.
In November, Mayor Harp wins re-election. Months later, both resident and News 8 cameras find an empty substation.
Today is a new year, man, and no substation open.
From the outside, the substation looks like it could be in operation. But when you look through a crack in the blinds, we couldn't see a computer or even a phone. On December 2nd, News 8 received an email from the police department saying they plan to install computers that day. The email said that an opening date for the station was still not confirmed. We never did hear back, and those computers do not appear to have ever been installed.
When you run a campaign saying that we got a substation that's going to be open, we got the banners going, we're going to get the mayor here, and no substation.
We spoke over the phone with the senior vice president of the company that runs Bella Vista.
When was the last time you heard about when it was going to open?
Late last year when the lease was signed and returned. We haven't heard much since then.
The lease for the substation started on July 1st, 2015 and is set to end June 30th this year. Half that term already over.
Now it's up to the city and the police department to staff it and get it open.
Bella Vista is only charging the city $75 a month for the lease. It's a small amount to pay to deter potential crime.
There's a lot of things that happen here, and we need to keep ourselves safe. It's a little dicey at night.
In a statement, Alderwoman Constantinople said increased crime was the reason she campaigned for the substation, and that she's going to the police chief for answers. The mayor's office said they're making good progress, given all the parties involved in opening the substation. When these blinds and these residents' worries are lifted is yet to be seen.
Now, the city's take is there are just a lot of moving parts in all this. They say the signed contract was back to City Hall in December. Now they can start work on filling that police substation. You can read a lot more of what we found on our website, WTNH.com. For the News 8 investigators, David Iverson reporting.